Happy Thursday, guys. So Thursdays per usual is a longer workout, and it's what I call our kitchen sink workout, all right? So we'll get started with some running. So I think it's like maybe 200 meters run, and then we wanna do a plank. And you guys it's an AMRAP, so feel free to kind of switch to variations of planks, but the two main variations that we wanna make sure that we hit is this nice tall plank or this low plank. The tall plank is just a push-up plank, right? So you guys are here, body nice and tight, and then we wanna be here for 45 seconds. This low plank, just here on your forearms. Most people kind of like this one, a tad touch better, right? Make sure you're squeezing your butt, keeping your gut tight, and just kind of find a place to breathe. So you guys will do that. You guys will run and hold a plank for 8 minutes. Once we transition to that, this is kind of where the meat and potatoes come in at, like maybe an AMRAP with some rest, things like that, right? So what happens here is that we got a couple moves, right? We still gonna run. I think the distance is gonna double, so it's gonna be a 400 meter run. Then when you guys come in, you guys will do some dubs. So the double under is like 1 jump, 2 revolutions of this rope. I'm in close quarters and I'm trying to stay in frame. So all is good. But we'll get to swing. With ropes like this, the drag rope or the heavy rope, if you guys just wanna go 1 single, that's fine. But typically we wanna do double unders, and I think the number might be 50, but don't you hold that to me, all right? Just make sure you listen to your coach whenever he or she is talking to you on this fine Thursday afternoon or morning, if you guys are that people. So we'll just go 1 jump, 2 revolutions, right? And then that'll be the double unders. Once we get done with that, we'll go some dumbbell deadlifts. Pick heavier dumbbells, all right? But you guys probably want to choke up on the dumbbell. That way it gets nice and long. So if you hold them here, you guys gotta travel further to the ground, and then the eyes of your back being compromised increases. So kind of do yourself a solid and just kind of have the ends of the dumbbell facing down, or at least one end of the dumbbell facing down. And then you want the weight to trace along your legs. So the only way to do that, I can't sit down because then the weight goes out in front of my feet. The only way they trace along my legs, if I send my butt back first, right? And then from here, I drop down without moving my shoulders. And then I stand up. Butt back, butt down, stand up, all right? Again, you want the weight to trace your legs. You don't want to do this, because then the weight is gonna be pulling, well, your back is gonna be pulling the weight up, and then that's not a good day for anyone, all right? So, after we get done with those deadlifts, what do we have? Grasshoppers. So grasshoppers is like your mountain climber, right? But instead of your knees just pumping up, your shin goes to the other forearm, right? So you're here, and then my right leg come to my left forearm, and then go back. And then we wanna kinda get the hopping that way. So those would be your grasshoppers. And then you guys have a wall walk. So the wall walk, we want to start on our belly and our thighs. Boom. Both feet on the wall first. Get as high as we comfortably can. Come down and come up. And we got 3 of those things, I believe. Once you guys get done with that, that'll be your AMRAP. So that'll be the meat and potatoes of the day, of the kitchen sink. And then when you guys start your finish, we're gonna finish up with these 3 things. You're gonna pick a machine, and you're gonna do set machine, okay? After that machine, you're gonna work on an Lsit variation. Couple things, right? Let's agree all or nothing on this, okay? So either we can do it all the way or nothing. And if we can do nothing, we wanna start with this nice quality tuck, because that's a great skill to develop, all right? We wanna develop this tuck, and most people try to do an Lsit without a strong tuck foundation, and then that's weird. It's almost trying to learn calculus and you don't know algebra, right? It's like trying to be an astronaut and you flunk chemistry. It's one of these things that like there's a clear step before and we just simply skip it. Do not skip it, all right? We want a quality tuck hold, all right? The way a quality tuck hold will be is arms straight, externally rotated, right? Knees up, not only knees up, hips out. So this is a quality tuck, right? Not that, and not shaking. Boom, nice and long, out, together, boom. That's really, really tough. And if you can do a quality tuck, right, for an extended period of time, now we can play with our Lsit variations, all right? And so it's a nice couple variations. It's boom, 1 foot or 2 feet, that way. So can't do Lsit too long. Not the right way anyway. I can hold it forever the wrong way, right? But we're here to do it the right way. So as you guys get done with the Lsit, you guys got this plate ground overhead. Super simple movement. Grab a plate you see fit. The end touches, snap the hips, let it float up, back down, snap the hips, let the weight float up. And then my friends, once you guys get done with that block of time, that rep scheme with these movements, you are done with our kitchen sink workout. Happy Thursday.